In a world that constantly pushes us to achieve more, to hustle harder, and to never settle, it's easy to feel like we are always chasing something just out of reach. At the same time, we hear the wisdom of gratitude, being present, appreciating what we have, and finding peace in the now. But how do we reconcile these two opposing forces? How do we want more without feeling like we're losing what we already have? This video will help you understand and implement 5 key topics to find balance between ambition and gratitude. We will break them down into actionable insights that you can apply immediately to transform your mindset, relieve stress, and create a more fulfilling life. The 5 topics we'll explore are the reality of endless desire versus fulfillment, why humans are wired to always want more, and how understanding this can change your perspective on success and happiness. The myth of arrival, why making it never feels like enough. How chasing a final destination leaves you feeling empty, and what to do instead to experience lasting satisfaction. Gratitude as a strategy, not a limitation. How gratitude can be a tool for more success rather than a reason to settle for less. The power of direction over speed. Why relentless work without a clear vision is a trap, and how setting the right pace changes everything. How to integrate ambition and gratitude for a balanced life. Practical methods to create a mindset that embraces both striving for more and appreciating the present. Now, let's begin with the first 2 topics. The reality of endless desire versus fulfillment. Human beings are wired for dissatisfaction, and while this may seem like a flaw, it's actually a survival mechanism. The same drive that pushed our ancestors to seek better food sources, safer shelter, and stronger communities now manifests as our desire for success, wealth, status, and new experiences. But this instinct, which once ensured survival, now often leads to chronic discontent. You've probably noticed that no matter what you achieve, whether it's career success, financial stability, or personal growth, there's always something else to chase. The moment you reach a goal, your brain adapts, resets the bar, and moves the target forward. This isn't personal failure, it's simply human nature. But the real issue is not the desire for more. It's the belief that happiness exists only on the other side of our next achievement. If you think contentment will finally come once you've reached a certain milestone, you will always feel like something is missing. True fulfillment doesn't come from attaining a goal, it comes from how you relate to your ambitions. So how do you reframe this drive? First, recognize that achievement and fulfillment are 2 separate experiences. Achievements are external, measurable milestones, but fulfillment is an internal state of being. You can have both, but they require different mindsets. Instead of setting purely outcome-based goals like "I'll be happy when I earn 6 figures," shift your thinking toward growth-focused goals like "I want to master the skill of wealth building." This way, your success isn't measured by a final destination, but by your continuous progress. Another simple but powerful shift is acknowledging your daily improvements. Every evening, take 2 minutes to reflect on something you grew in today. Maybe you handled a tough conversation better, learned a valuable lesson, or pushed through resistance. Progress is easy to overlook, but recognizing it creates momentum and prevents burnout. Understanding that your desire for more is natural, and learning to harness it without being consumed by it, allows you to pursue success without the constant exhaustion of feeling like it's never enough. The myth of arrival. Why making it never feels like enough. One of the biggest misconceptions about success is that once we achieve a particular goal, we will finally feel complete. Many people spend their entire lives chasing that moment when they can finally say, "I've made it." But when they get there, the expected feeling of lasting satisfaction rarely arrives. You've likely experienced this yourself. You hit a major milestone, whether it's a job promotion, financial breakthrough, or a personal achievement, and at first it feels incredible. But after a short-lived high, a sense of emptiness often follows. Instead of feeling complete, you're left thinking, what's next? This cycle is known as the arrival fallacy, the false belief that once you reach a particular level of success, you'll experience permanent happiness. The truth is, happiness and fulfillment don't come from a destination. They come from how you live and engage with the process. So how do you break free from this illusion? The first step is shifting your perspective on success. Instead of seeing it as a single event, view it as an ongoing process. Success isn't something you reach. It's something you cultivate every day. Rather than thinking, once I hit this goal, I'll be successful. Shift to, I'm already succeeding every time I move in the direction of my values and aspirations. The second strategy is to integrate joy into your daily life instead of postponing it until after you achieve something big. Too many people delay happiness thinking, well, I'll relax once I retire, or I'll enjoy life when I have more money. But by designing small rewards into your routine, whether it's an evening walk, engaging in a hobby, or spending time with loved ones, you create consistent fulfillment instead of relying on a future moment to bring you joy. A final key to overcoming the arrival fallacy is diversifying your success metrics. If financial gain is your only measure of success, you will always feel like you're behind. But if you include metrics like, did I feel proud of my work today? Or, did I make a positive impact on someone else? You'll experience daily wins rather than waiting years for validation. When you accept that the finish line keeps moving, you stop obsessing over it. And that allows you to actually enjoy the process while still striving for greatness. Gratitude is a strategy, not a limitation. Gratitude is often misunderstood as complacency, as if appreciating what you have means you stop striving for more. But true gratitude is not about settling. It is about creating a strong foundation for growth. When you are grateful for what you have, you shift from a mindset of scarcity to one of abundance. And an abundant mindset is what fuels sustainable ambition. Most people operate from a place of not enough. Not enough money, not enough success, not enough recognition. This scarcity mindset breeds anxiety, comparison, and desperation. But when you actively practice gratitude, you acknowledge that you already have things of value in your life. This does not mean you don't want more, but it means you are not desperate for more in order to feel whole. That shift alone changes everything. The key to using gratitude as a strategy is to integrate it into your drive for success. Start your day by reflecting on what's already working in your life. This doesn't mean ignoring your ambitions. It means fueling them with the right energy. When you work toward goals from a place of fulfillment rather than emptiness, your approach changes. You make clearer decisions, enjoy the process more, and sustain your drive for the long haul. Another way to make gratitude a powerful tool is by recognizing how far you've come. Too often, ambitious people are so focused on the next goal that they forget to acknowledge past progress. If you don't take time to appreciate how much you've grown, you will always feel behind. Take 5 minutes at the end of each week to reflect on what you've accomplished. Even small wins count. This practice builds confidence and reminds you that success is not just a future destination. It's happening right now. Gratitude should also be used to strengthen relationships. Many successful people underestimate how much their progress is supported by the people around them. Taking the time to appreciate your mentors, your colleagues, your friends, or even your family builds a stronger support system. Success is rarely a solo journey, and gratitude helps ensure you're not just climbing alone, but lifting others as you rise. Gratitude does not limit ambition. It sustains it. When you use it correctly, it helps you move forward with clarity, confidence, and a deep sense of purpose. The combination of ambition and gratitude is what allows you to achieve more without feeling like you are constantly chasing an illusion. The power of direction over speed. The modern world glorifies speed, Everywhere you turn, people are obsessed with getting rich fast, achieving results overnight, and working at an unsustainable pace. But success is not about how fast you go. It's about where you are going. Without direction, speed is meaningless. It's like running on a treadmill. You can exhaust yourself without actually moving forward. Many people work tirelessly only to realize years later that they were climbing the wrong ladder. They burn themselves out in the name of progress without ever asking, "Is this the right path for me?" Speed without direction leads to regret. But when you prioritize direction over speed, you ensure that every step is taking you closer to a life you truly want, not just a life that looks successful on paper. So how do you determine the right direction? It starts with clarity. Instead of focusing on how fast you can achieve something, take time to ask yourself why you want it. Do you want success because it genuinely aligns with your values, or because society has conditioned you to chase it? Many people never stop to question their ambitions, and as a result, they achieve things that ultimately don't fulfill them. Another critical shift is to embrace patience. Society has conditioned us to believe that anything worth having must happen quickly. But the reality is that most meaningful success takes time. Learning to be okay with gradual progress is one of the most powerful skills you can develop. If you stay consistent in the right direction, you will get where you want to go without the unnecessary stress and burnout that comes with rushing. Momentum is built through small, consistent actions. Many people underestimate the power of incremental progress. They think they need massive leaps forward when in reality, steady improvement compounds over time. The person who takes deliberate, thoughtful steps every day will always surpass the one who sprints in random directions. Trust that showing up consistently, even if the progress feels slow, will yield massive results in the long run. One of the best ways to ensure you are moving in the right direction is to check in with yourself regularly. Take time every month to reassess your goals and adjust as needed. Are you still aligned with what you originally set out to do? Have new insights changed your perspective? Staying flexible in your direction while maintaining consistency in your effort ensures that you are always optimizing your path. Direction matters more than speed. The fastest route is not always the best one. And sometimes slowing down is exactly what allows you to move forward in the most meaningful way. When you focus on the right path instead of the quickest one, you set yourself up for sustainable success and long-term fulfillment. How to integrate ambition and gratitude for a balanced life. The final and most critical step in achieving true fulfillment is integrating ambition and gratitude into a single, cohesive approach to life. Many people believe these two forces are in conflict, but when combined correctly, they create a powerful balance that allows you to grow without constantly feeling like something is missing. The problem for most high achievers is that they compartmentalize these mindsets. They are either in go mode, where they push hard for more and forget to appreciate what they have, or they shift into acceptance mode, where they embrace gratitude but feel like they are losing their edge. The key is learning to exist in both states simultaneously. One way to achieve this is through dual awareness. This means being fully aware of your current achievements and appreciating them while still maintaining a clear vision for the future. You can practice this by regularly reflecting on both where you are and where you want to go. Instead of thinking, "I'll be happy when I reach the next level," train yourself to say, "I am grateful for where I am and I am excited about where I'm going." Another essential practice is goal setting with gratitude checkpoints. Instead of just setting milestones for career success, financial growth, or personal achievements, integrate gratitude-based markers along the way. For example, after a major achievement, take time to celebrate, reflect on what got you there, and acknowledge the people and experiences that supported you. This ensures that your ambition does not come at the expense of your emotional well-being. Mindfulness is another powerful tool for blending these two mindsets. Incorporating daily gratitude exercises, such as journaling or verbal affirmations, keeps you grounded while visualization of future success keeps you motivated. A simple habit like starting your morning by listing 3 things you are grateful for and 3 things you are working toward helps keep both ambition and gratitude alive. A major shift in mindset comes when you realize that you can feel successful right now. Most people believe they can only feel successful once they reach a final goal, but the truth is, success is a daily state of mind. If you are taking steps in the right direction and finding moments of gratitude along the way, you are already successful. Learning to see it this way removes the endless pressure of chasing the next big thing. Finally, don't forget that success is not only about personal achievement, it's also about impact. One of the most fulfilling ways to balance ambition and gratitude is to use your success to help others. When you reach new heights, look for ways to give back, mentor, or share your knowledge. Contribution not only makes your journey more meaningful, but also reinforces a deep sense of gratitude for how far you have come. Ambition and gratitude are not opposites, they are complementary forces that, when harmonized, lead to lasting success and happiness. You don't have to choose between striving for greatness and appreciating the present. You can and should do both. Conclusion. Living a life of balanced growth. The key to living a fulfilling life is not in choosing between ambition and gratitude, but in learning how to integrate them. Throughout this journey, we have explored the dangers of the endless chase for more, the false belief in arrival, and the transformative power of gratitude and direction. Now the question is, how will you apply this knowledge? Start by recognizing that every step forward is a success in itself. The fact that you are striving for something greater is already a win. But in that pursuit, don't forget to pause and acknowledge how far you've come. Gratitude is not a finish line. It's a mindset that amplifies every victory along the way. Check in with yourself regularly. Ask, am I moving in the right direction? Am I appreciating the journey? If you find yourself lost in the cycle of always wanting more, slow down, breathe, and reconnect with the reasons behind your ambitions. And if you ever feel too content to push forward, remember that growth is a lifelong process and that the world still has so much more to offer you. Most importantly, remember that fulfillment is not something you achieve at the end of the road. It's something you cultivate daily. Through balancing ambition and gratitude, you unlock the ability to chase big dreams while still enjoying where you are. That is the true formula for a deeply satisfying and meaningful life. Now go forward with both purpose and appreciation. Be driven, but be present. Chase greatness, but cherish today. Because in the end, true success is not measured by how much you achieve, but by how fully you live.